And with Chris Coyne, the winning coach, Chris, without doubt, I would say the most complete performance of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. I asked them for a polished performance, and I think polished is what we got tonight. I couldn't really point the finger or put a fault in anyone's game tonight. Andy Reali's come on for JMO, magnificent. Young Deco in midfield. I thought Borbo and Danny were exciting as anything to see them get at players, and Gustavo, you know, is credit. I've been telling him for weeks, keep working as hard as you are, you'll get it. So I'm pleased for the little fella, and I'm proud of the boys because they worked their socks off, and I thought they were very good tonight.
And even after a hat-trick, I noticed in the 92nd minute, I think it was, Gustavo come back, chasing back over the halfway line.
Yeah, he must be listening. Hey, it's only taken me 2.5 years, but mate, do you know what? I think he was just nursing injuries, you know, for the 2 years previous. I mean, he still won the Golden Boot, I think, the year before. Last year, he a lot of niggles, a lot of injuries, but we've got Gustavo back. You know, he's trained his backside off. Tuesday night, much to my disbelief, he's asked Dodgy to do more running at the end, so he's just got that fire back in his guts, and long may it continue, because he's delightful to work with, he's delightful to watch, and you know, there's nothing better than seeing players go at people with that pace that he's got.
And the goals that he took, okay, leave out the penalty because that was just, you know, sort of a penalty.
Yeah.
But the other two goals from open play were absolutely clinical.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I said to him at the game with Brian Farrell up there, Brian was going to play more in that sort of hole, and it was Gustavo's job to play on shoulders. Now, I don't mind him being offside because I know if he keeps doing it and he's playing on shoulders, he will get chances, and sure enough, you know, as soon as he's through, he's going to score. There wasn't even a doubt in my mind as soon as he was one-on-one. Yeah,
it was like that, and very nice to see Phil Arnold, first game, and a superb goal.
Yeah, took it really well. I'm pleased with Phil. You know, it's been tough for him. He's come back in. I don't think he was fit enough when he got back in, and then done his knee in a game, and it's been hard for him. So we all know what Phil Arnold's about. We know how much quality he brings to the table. Otherwise, he wouldn't be playing at Bayswater. And you know, it's good for him. I'm really pleased for him. It might give him that bit of a confidence boost that he needs now, and push on for the rest of the season.
Who are you going to pick as your man of the match tonight?
Do you know what? I thought Declan Hargreaves. He set the tone. He got stuck in. He was in good areas, and I think he was very good for me today. I think he's growing every week.
You mean a man that got a hat-trick and he still doesn't get flair?
No, I'll give him 2 points, I think. But no, listen, I mean, I think Deco set the tone for the whole team performance tonight, from the first minute to the last minute, and I think he was very good.
Yeah, it was just, as you said, a classy performance all the way through. Not you know, so right from the very beginning. Okay, it took a couple of minutes to get into the game as such, but once they got into it, it was...
Yeah, after that first 5 minutes, you've always got to let the game settle. So once the game settled from that early helter-skelter, I thought they controlled it. You know, Jamie and Trent were very good again, and you know, the two fullbacks cracking energy, getting up and down the pitch, and we should have had another couple. Danny Dixon should have scored on debut, which would have been pleasing for us. But yeah, it was good. Some of the football, I think that one of Danny's there, if it goes in, it's, you know, it's a cracking goal, and
that's right.
We work on it. I love seeing it. I don't tell them what to do around the box because it's got to be off the cuff. We just put them in the right areas, and they've got the ability to do the magic.
Yes, during that second half there, it was like just a marauding up the field. You know, you had 4-on-3s and all like that. Probably could have finished a few more. It could
have, but then Curtis hasn't played at the level he's played at to be a bad goalkeeper, and you know, that one of Danny's, he stayed up, he stayed strong, and he is a cracking keeper. He's usually man of the match, the bugger, when he plays against us, so it was good to stick a few past him because he always had the wood over us when he was at Serena.
Now, the ins and outs. Steve, a victim of the, shall we say, the point system, I think you would say?
Yeah, visa system. You know, we've had a few that meant to be coming off, but we didn't have time to wait, and you know, Bert's is potentially his last season. Left on good grounds. Had a good chat with Stevie. You know, we love him to bits here. If he does retire at the end of the year, I want him back as a coach. You know, I think he brings a lot to the club with his leadership, and you can't stand in someone's way. If he's only got 15, 16 games left in his career, you know, missing 7, it's too much for him. So I'm pleased for him. I hope he does well, and obviously just not against us, and I'll catch up with him when we play for it.
Yeah, and it really does show that the whole system is basically crap.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'll be honest with you. I want to pick the best 11 players I've got available, not someone because it's based on this, based on that. I understand the visa situation, but if I had to manage 4 visa players and I could only pick 3, then I could rotate them through. I could do whatever I want. It's my decision then as a coach how I choose to manage it.
That's right.
Where I'm not managing a player, I've had to release a player that's done nothing wrong. So I think half of the job of being a coach is the man management and managing situations, and you take those scenarios out of the equation because you're forced to.
Why can't they just have a squad of, say, 25 players that you nominate at the beginning of the season? That's it. Then if you have to add to them, you have to add to them, but on a game day your points total count.
Yeah, well, that's the only way I can see it, because just because Bert's a visa player doesn't mean he's a bad player overnight, and it's ridiculous. It was a ridiculous conversation to have with him, to be honest with you, but don't agree with it, don't like it. If a kid's good enough, I'll pick him. I couldn't really care about how many points someone is. And it's just frustrating, but listen, these are the rules. We work within them, and we just get on and dry our eyes.
And next week?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting the boys in again and working hard this week, and we'll watch the DVD over the weekend, and we'll crack on and have a good go at it.
And another away game.
Yeah, loving them at the moment, aren't we? But listen, they're out the way. It means we've got home games, in the running. So you've got to still go there. You've still got to go and pick points up, and it doesn't matter whether you play 3 or 4 on the spin. You've just got to go and get it done.
Okay, Chris. Listen, thanks a million. It's quite nippy here tonight now,
it's getting that
and
way.
now it's getting dark.
So I'm ready for
Okay, and congratulations again. Great result.
Thanks, bud. All the best.